Hey Pisces, what's up guys? My name is Lacey. Welcome to Lavender Sky Tarot. I'm pulling your monthly messages now for the month of October 2019. I'm going to take a moment to tune into the energy here. You're welcome to join me. I'm going to say a simple prayer, but you can join me by breathing in deep and just taking a moment to relax, okay? Spirit, please settle my energy. Open up a clear channel for me to be able to speak forth messages for the sign of Pisces in the month of October 2019. I ask that you would give me clear messages and stories that will illustrate your involvement in their life and you're seeing what's going on. Most importantly, I ask that you would support them and show them that you're supporting them. Thank you. All right, Pisces, just to give you a little bit of a heads up as to what's going on, I am going to pull, I'm going to pull 4 cards at least for each week. And then I'll also be pulling extra cards from my other decks as needed, okay? I will never end a video before making sure that my heart is settled in the message that I'm conveying. So if I feel like there's still messages to come through, the video is gonna go as long as it needs to, okay guys? Right out, starting off the month of October, you have the Hermit card in the upright and the Tower card in reverse. I feel like this is someone from your past, someone visiting you, someone or a situation popping up. It could even be a notification on your phone, okay? Popping up, and it's from your past. It's something you don't want to be involved in with anymore. Okay, and you have the Hermit card because I feel like this is kind of an energy that you've been in for a while. I feel like you're still there. You're still on this inner spiritual journey, okay? And it's not something, I feel like you have a couple people that you're close to that you talk to about it, but for the most part, it's an internal journey. It's your personal, private relationship, okay? It's your own spiritual journey, your own spiritual relationship, okay? You have the Nine of Wands in reverse. So this very well could be at your work or at your workplace or at somewhere that you frequent often. You may have some sort of role there. It could also be in your family. I'm seeing the Nine of Wands in reverse because the situation is really dissolving for you. You were prepared to fight this battle, right? You were prepared to deal with this situation if you needed to. But it's actually resolving of its own accord without you lifting a finger. And so you're kind of like, whoa, where'd my fort go? You don't need it anymore. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing it being dissolved. You have the Fool here in the upright. I'm seeing someone who may have played a role in either this reverse Tower or this Nine of Wands at work, okay? Either in the past or at work, who is like trying to nip at your heels a little bit, trying to kind of get in somehow and tell you something. And you're just like, I am not listening to you. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. I just know better. I just know better. And you're not the fool for doing that. It's kind of like, you know what you're doing, you know where you're going, and you know that this person is trying to nip at you, okay? Second week of October, we have the Three of Wands in reverse. So they're very well, there very well may be a change in your path. Sorry, I was making fun of myself. Okay, sorry. There very well may be a change thrown in your path, okay? Something you're not expecting. And while it does kind of turn things a little upside down for you in a way, it kind of flips things on their head, it is something that you're looking forward to. It might be a travel, like a surprise trip, okay? You have the Four of Wands in reverse also popping up here in reverse. I'm seeing very much the same scenario though. It's like this trip, this travel, you very well might find a house. What? A house, a home, a foundation somewhere, okay? Wow. And this talks about leaving. Okay, second week of October, you may be surprised with a special surprise trip somewhere or something, and it actually turn over a house that you leave to. You leave. You go to. You have the Eight of Pentacles and the Two of Swords coming out. So you may have something that you or another person, I'm actually seeing another person here, someone is working on something and they kind of feel like this trip away or this movement that you've decided to make, you know, you buying this house is actually affecting their project or what they're working on, okay? You also have the Two of Swords in the upright. You have a choice here of dealing with the situation as it really is, or second guessing yourself again. That's what I'm seeing, just point blank, okay? You can second guess yourself again, or you can go with what you really feel is going on. Third week of October, we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. I'm seeing that someone who is very well off and may also be kind of a show off is just having a bad week this week. And you get to watch. Congrats. You get to watch this normally flippant person kind of experience a bit of karmic return on their exchange with the universe, on their flaunt. Okay, and it's not something that you're taking joy in, that you would watch this happen, but it's kind of like you're removed from it. You're not like giving them tons of advice or getting super involved because you feel as though they made some decisions that brought this about, okay? You have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So this may be a new venture that's being started by someone, a new project. Oh, I feel it. Okay, so it's someone throwing an idea out. They're floating something by you, and it's like they're really trying instead of really just like honestly asking you a question, it's like they're trying to throw out these little hints here and there about what do you think about it. You know what I mean? And you kind of feel like it's a bait, like you're not gonna fall for that. Like if they really want to have a conversation, then you'll really have a conversation. But I'm seeing them kind of just floating this idea out there, and you're just looking at it like, dude, can we like have a serious discussion, or are you just gonna keep, you know, trying to float around the issue and skirt around the issue? That's what I'm seeing. You have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of low-hanging fruit in the third week of October. Something that you've been working on very steadily. It's very heavy with fruit. All of a sudden, the third week of October, things are just turning over for you. And you were waiting for this to happen. You had thought it would happen sooner. I'm seeing you being a wee bit impatient, okay? But those fruits are becoming very heavy. It's like they're bursting open with surprises for you in October, okay? You also have the Four of Swords in reverse. So most importantly, I'm seeing that it's very important, imperative even, that you get rest. You take a break, okay? First and foremost, when you see these fruits pop in, you just remember that Lacey told you to take a break, okay? If it's really great, it's really awesome that all these low-hanging fruits are there, but don't wear yourself out trying to pick them all up at once, okay? Go lay down, take a nap, and it'll still be there when you wake up, okay? You have the Ten of Wands coming in for the fourth week of October, Pisces. You may very well be overwhelmed with the fruit. Overwhelmed with it. It's a little bit overwhelming, not gonna lie. Okay, it's not something you can't handle. It's just you it's your mind being pulled in too many directions at once. Okay, pick one of those wands and go with it. Pick 2, pick 3, but don't pick 10 is my point. You have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse coming out for you as your second card in the final week of October. So you are dealing with someone's looking down on you, Pisces. It's almost, it may very well be in your workplace. It may be someone looking down on you, because I'm just seeing them looking at this Nine of Wands card from the first week. So it may be like they didn't disagree with you in the first week, but then they're coming back to you in the fourth week to disagree with you about something that happened 3 weeks ago. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. And it's like you just don't want any more negative Nancies. You're just really tired of hearing this. You got the Judgment card in reverse. So they're very much making a judgment call or saying something, and you're just kind of like, you know what, I'm just really tired of hearing this. Like, I'm just really tired of the negative stuff. Okay, Nancy? Okay, you might be calling them out on their behavior. You have the Strength card in the upright, really positive. You being self-confident, you being in your energy, you having that inner guidance just completely tuned in. You're feeling like you're in the flow, okay? And you have the Two of Pentacles flipped over on its head. So you're not going to have so much juggling to do financially, guys. Pisces, last week of October, third and fourth week of October look very prosperous for you guys. I'm going to pull from my Psychic Tarot deck here for more energies, more advice around the month of October. Wow, you have the heart chakra coming in loud and clear. Okay, so there may be some things that you maybe in this first week here from the past that kind of reopens a little bit, just a little bit, not too much. Don't panic. Okay, don't call the police. This might be you a little bit of a wound opening back up again, okay? And it's not opening back up for no reason. There's something for you there, but you definitely need to meditate on your heart chakra and make sure that it's clear and not that something is getting stuck there, okay? You have trapped in fear, okay? So this very well this might demonstrate I'm feeling like this is that negative Nancy person. I feel like this is that person at work or on the outskirt of your scenario who makes judgment calls because you're not living in fear, because you're not living that way, okay? And it's kind of like they can't even handle your positivity. It's like Bane. It's just, they can't handle it. They can't handle when you're super positive, and they almost feel like you're so Pollyanna when you're like that, but you're actually being more of a realist than they are. You have sacrifice coming up. So there may be something you have felt for a while that you need to let go of, that you are needing again to let go of in the month of October. It's like you get that final call that you're supposed to move on, that you're supposed to sacrifice, that you're supposed to give up on this thing to move into something better, okay? Sacrifices were always for a reason. You don't sacrifice for no reason. And you have number 5, emotional loss, okay? So I feel like this is again reflecting that Tower moment over here, and the emotions that come forward and kind of open up this old wound a little bit more, okay? I'm going to actually pull from my Rider-Waite Tarot to get just 2 more cards on this situation. I want 1 card for emotional loss, first of all. A card for clarifying emotional loss for Pisces, month of October. Okay, you have the Page of Cups in the upright. So I feel like someone's giving you, they're offering you something, and it's an emotional loss because it's just completely contaminated. It's not even a legitimate offer. It's like, you know, what are you doing kind of thing. And maybe that's where the emotional stuff comes in, because you expected more from this, and it actually stinks. Like, I'm seeing them offering you a cup with a fish in it. Like, and they're like, drink it. It's a great thing, you know? And you're just like, this freaking stinks, bro. Okay? You have the Knight of Pentacles in the upright, coming in for that trapped in fear card. So I feel like you may be approaching a financial situation or something new financially very slowly because of fear. So it might actually be less about that other person being negative and more about what is that negativity resonating with you. You know what I mean? What kind of fears do you have that's holding you back from this financial freedom? From this new financial project? I'm pulling from my Archangel Gabriel deck. I'm going to get 1 or 2 cards for an overview, and we'll see where that takes us. And then I believe I'm going to be done, but we'll see. All right, Pisces, first card out. You have open your heart to love. The more you open your heart and pour your love into your creations, the greater their life force energy. Wow. So there definitely is a reason for the Tower coming back up for you again in the first week of October, and it's because you're supposed to be opening that wound a little bit. You're supposed to be going in there and clearing out the rest of that scar tissue, okay? It's about leaving behind what was. You have motivation. Pray for guidance as to how to increase your enthusiasm for and focus on this project. Very important, guys. What are your intentions? What are your driving forces behind why you do what you do? Okay? I feel like your heart needs to be more involved in what you're doing on a daily basis. If it's at work, it's definitely not fulfilling for you if you don't have your heart in it, right? And then it's also about motivation. It's about studying your own intentions as to, you know, your slow movement towards this new project, you know? It's, well, let me hold these cards like a human being. Okay? It's about you. It's about you really, you following your heart. You kind of opening up even more, getting even softer with yourself, increasing, expanding, okay? You also have time management coming out. Place your priorities at the top of your to-do list and don't allow distractions to deter your focus. Wow, that's really powerful, guys. So it's really going to be about you navigating distractions in the month of October. Pisces, that's your message for the month of October. Like I said, my name is Lacey. This is Lavender Sky Tarot. Thank you so much for spending time with me. If my message resonated with you, please like the video, comment, and subscribe to my channel, okay? I also do weekly messages. Those come out for Pisces, I believe, every Thursday. Okay, I do release weekly as well. Thank you so much again for spending time with me, and I'll see you again soon.